that's flat out. 50, 55 mile an hour. There is no more to give at this point. And as you can see, we've got a leak. That's just pouring out of there, isn't it? Everything is absolutely soaked in oil.
From there to there.
Yeah. And then all the way
to there.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. This week we are back on with Td5s. So this one here, it's the customer phoned up a few weeks ago to book it in. Recently bought it, doesn't know whether it's remapped or not, but it's very, very lazy. But more importantly, it's putting out a lot of black smoke. So we booked him in. What we're going to do with it is we're going to run it on the dyno, same as we normally would. With this, just to ascertain whether it is mapped or not, and if it is mapped, where is it? We're also going to smoke test the vehicle to make sure it hasn't got a split boost pipe, split intercooler, because it could be bone stock, but if it's losing boost pressure, then it will smoke anyway. So yeah, bit of a diagnostics thing on this one, and possibly a tune. So first things first, we'll get it out, we'll do a road test on it, make sure it all drives as it should and it is safe to be put on the dyno. Once we've done that, we'll pull her in, we'll run it, and we'll see where it's at with it. So let's get on with it. Right, so road test time. What are we on mileage wise? So we're 79,000 miles. So realistically, from a mechanical point of view, so certainly engine wise, I can't imagine there's going to be any serious issues with it that would cause the smoking. The customer does say it is black smoke as well, so that is, you know, points to sort of what we've already said. If it was white smoke, then I'd sort of want to probably delve a little bit more into it. But certainly what he's described most commonly is going to be a boost leak of some sort, or just not a very good remap. So we'll get her off the industrial estate up onto the bypass where we've got some nice hills and we can put it under a bit of load. And there's customer now having a wander to get himself a coffee. But yeah, get it on the bypass. We're quite lucky around here because there's some fair size hills on our bypass, which means we can sort of really load it up and almost mimic sort of towing a trailer or having a load of camping gear in the back. I know this particular truck, the chap and all his kids, they tend to they go away a lot, so it's quite loaded up. He does quite a bit of towing with it as well. So we sort of just want to try and replicate that being under load, being worked more than anything. I mean, so far, it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel lightning quick, but like I say, we're on the industrial estate, so we're only sort of 30 mile an hour. But let's get out of here. It's definitely stock, and it is definitely smoking some, which I know you guys can't see that because the way the camera is at the minute. I'm on my own, so I can't point it out the window for you, but you'll see it on the dyno anyway. But yeah, that is everything he said it was. Now, it does have a bit of a tap to it, which I'm not sure if I'm just hearing things or not. Definitely thick black smoke that it's putting out. Not horrifically bad, but way more than it's supposed to be. And yeah, like I say, it's absolutely bone stock. There is no that's flat out. 50, 55 mile an hour. There is no more to give at this point. 56 mile an hour, 58, and we've leveled out now as well. 60. So yeah, definitely stock. Actually feels a little bit slower than stock, but as it's going on the dyno, I ain't going to guess figures on it because I'm usually way off. But certainly the way it drives, I would say it's not tuned. It's got an issue somewhere else causing that smoke. So we'll go back to the workshop. I think the first plan is we'll plug into it, we'll check to see if there's any fault codes in there. It's not gone into an overboost, so turbo actuator and everything is obviously doing what it's supposed to be doing, but we will have a look for any fault codes, whether they be recent or historic. We'll go through those. We'll also smoke test the vehicle to check to make sure that the intake side of it, intercooler and boost hoses and all that, are actually holding pressure and not leaking. Because again, it could be a case of it's remapped, but it's got a split intercooler, which would cause the smoke and it would cause it to feel very lazy. We'll see. We'll head back. I mean, very quick road test, but it doesn't need to be anything too significant with this one. It actually drives really well. It does drive really well. So yeah, back to the workshop. Whether you can see that on the camera where it's been welded. But what we're looking at here is everything is absolutely soaked in oil.
We don't
you
have
can
to
actually,
do a smoke test.
yeah, don't even have to smoke test this one. So you can see the intercooler. Oh God, get the camera to point at what I'm trying to get it to point at. Yeah, I think we'll take this grill off and have a proper look because you can't really see what I'm trying to show you. But you can see the intercooler is behind there, absolutely covered in oil. It actually looks like it's split near that. Yeah, it's split around that bracket as well.
So yeah, both sides. I've never seen one go both sides.
Yeah, so yeah, it's got an aftermarket intercooler on it. Obviously, we're not sure of the brand or where it's from, but again, it's quite a common thing. So we know for a fact it's leaking boost pressure. We'll take the front grille off so you can see this better anyway. But what we will still do is we'll still run it exactly as it is, just so we've got a baseline as to what it was for when the customer arrived with it. And then we will speak to the customer. So I'm not sure whether we're going to be putting an intercooler on it or not. Sort of down to him, really.
Interesting to do a run as it is, and then if he goes to one of our intercoolers, do a run, and then we can tune it from there.
Yeah, see what difference it makes. So, but right, we'll get this grill off and we'll give you a better view of it. So you can see Aircon rad is absolutely soaking with oil, and then same is so down behind here. This, get my finger in. That there is the intercooler, and you can see it is. I mean, I've only got to look at my hands to see how much oil this thing is leaked out. Seems to be. Oh yes, there's a split here as well.
Down the weld.
Yeah, right on the seam where.
Yeah, done this.
So where's that screwdriver? So again, trying to show this on camera is probably not the easiest of things, but it has. So where the weld is along this seam here. Let's see if I can zoom in. Camera's got over many buttons on it. And focus in. No. Yeah, but it's got a split, literally right down the weld, where it's these tanks are folded over aluminium and then the seam welded. It's quite a substantial split as well, so it runs probably a good 3-4 inches maybe, just on that side alone. And then along this side, it's got here. So same again. It's got a split around that weld there where the bracket is welded onto it. But you can see again the amount of oil that is on this thing. Yeah, it's been leaking for a good while, this one. He has recently bought it, so I would guess it was probably leaking at the time of purchase. It doesn't look to be a branded intercooler of any sort, so I'm guessing it's probably an eBay one, sort of known brand. And you always worry that if the company that make it don't want to put their own brand on it, how good can it actually be. Fitment wise, I mean, it's the welds. I'll figure this camera out one of these days. So the welds on here, you can see down that gap, the welds on the intercooler are actually pushing against the radiator. So it's just not a very well made one. And like I say, it's definitely seen better days, this one. Yes, it's split from there, look, all the way down to there. We can.
Oh, is it split all the way along the front here? It has. It's split all the way along there.
Oh, it has as well, yeah.
All the way up there.
Jeez. Right, let's get some brake cleaner and some rags.
That's the worst one I've seen.
I say, yeah. You don't normally see them that bad.
It's got like 4 cracks in it. How it was making boost, isn't it?
Well, that's probably why it was so lazy. On the road test, it was really, really lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, split all the way down.
Yes, it's split. From there to there.
Yeah, and then
From
all
there,
the way.
All the way up to there. And then I think the other side, I think it's even cracked round the...
It has cracked round the mount, yeah.
Round the mount. We should go smoke test it when we get off.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, smoke test it and just see how...
yeah, that one's cracked.
Try to sort of show actually how horrific it is.
Oh, it's cracked all the way down the...
Oh, the seam as well.
The seam
yeah.
as well. It's cracked around the mount and all the way, big crack all the way down the side.
Right, so we've ascertained.
Knackered.
It's knackered. That's a technical term for it. It's knackered. It's done. It's fit for the scrap bin. So I'll give the customer a call, see what he wants to do. We're going to smoke test it just so we can show you guys where it's leaking from and how badly it's leaking. Obviously, we don't need the smoke tester to show us where the leaks are on this one. So we grab the smoke tester, and yeah, I can't, especially
That's the worst one I've ever seen.
yeah, because normally they'll split it, and then that's enough to sort of lower the pressure that it doesn't split anymore.
Can you imagine if that was running a big turbo?
There'd be no left of it.
No left,
Yeah, there'd be nothing left of it at all. Right, smoke test. Right, so smoke tester is in. And as you can see, we've got a leak. That's actually pouring out of there, isn't it?
I don't even know if it's going to make it to this side.
And you can see, well, I say you can see. Try to blow some of the smoke out there, but it is absolutely pouring out the side of that intercooler. Yeah. It's literally not even making enough pressure for it to leak out of the crack on that side. So yeah, 100% got a leak. So for scientific purposes, can we call it scientific? We're going to run it exactly as it is, see how down on horsepower it is as well. And yeah, fingers crossed, the customer actually has another intercooler fitted while we're here, and then we can do some follow-up runs and see what difference it was making in terms of power. So, as suspected, 116.1 horsepower and 267.4 newton meters of torque. I mean, as you can see, it never really sort of gets going with anything.
Half a bar of boost.
Half a bar of boost, that's what I mean, it's just not.
Definitely got a tune on it.
Yeah, but yeah, we need to now swap the intercooler. So swap the intercooler, we'll then run it again as is, see what horsepower it does. If needs be, we'll tune it. If it's already tuned, then maybe we just leave it as it is. So, intercooler time. There we go. So 184.1 horsepower and 391 Newton meters of torque. I mean, as you can see here, so same as always, thin line is the first run we did with it, second line is the run we've just done with it here. Now obviously we've replaced the intercooler on this. We also replaced the mass airflow sensor because that hadn't been done for a long time and was literally reading 0. Apart from that, we've not done any mapping. So this vehicle, we was unsure as to whether it had been mapped previously or not. We don't know who's mapped it, but going by the results now, that has been mapped. It's a very strong map for what the customer sort of was after. So yeah, I think to be fair, if it behaves itself on a road test, we'd probably leave that as it is. No point in charging him it, for another remap when that one's done decent figures. Yeah, we'll get it out on the road and we'll see what it's like at that point. But I think you're in agreement with me that we leave that mapping as is.
Yeah, it seemed pretty smoke-free.
Yeah, I just said we don't know who's done it. It's nice, it's clean, it's done decent figures. Yeah, why mess with it? So, yeah, I'll go have a word with the customer, but we'll get it unstrapped, we'll take it out on the road, and hopefully, judging by the figures, it should feel massively different. Right, road test. Loads better, fixed. Honestly, before, yeah, literally, before you put your foot down, it just went, oh, and it was like, oh, so flat. Yeah, it feels good, man. Just need to make sure that, that's because we've not mapped it, it's not over-boosted or anything, so still do a run around the bypass just to make sure.
Pretty sure it said it was running about 1 2.
Yeah, it's 1.25 bar is what it hit on the dyno.
Under load, I do.
And it was 0.5 bar with a split intercooler. Yeah. Shows you how bad that intercooler was, doesn't it? Just holes everywhere.
I was amazed how far it had split.
Oh yeah, but both sides as well. I don't get how it's done it both sides, because you'd think it'd do one split and then the pressure would be relieved.
Relieved, yeah.
Yeah. Feels good then.
Yeah.
Nice. It drives really well, but then it's 79,000 miles.
It wants to.
So it's, it's not been worked hard, has it? AC as well. AC, traction control, ABS, electric windows, heated seats.
Modern luxuries.
Proper spec. Don't see many with all of them on them nowadays.
I know.
Couldn't do that, my dog should be out the window and gone. I struggled to get to 60 up here. So we'll do the same again, third gear, 15 mile an hour.
I already know you're going to struggle.
That's 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, halfway the other, 60 mile an hour, 65. Easy. 70. I was sat here in the road test to start where I was like, 51, 53. It's just crawling up there.
Worse than every other.
Oh, way worse. When you look at that dyno graph, it basically just flatlined.
What was it making before?
116 and 216 Newton meters. But obviously bear in mind that's peak as well. So because it wasn't boosted at all, it got no bottom end to it whatsoever. It didn't sort of spike and then drop off. It just
Didn't do out.
Yeah, it was just flat.
You could hear the difference straight away.
Yeah. pull up here and we'll just make sure that it's still clean. Every lane of the roundabout that she used, didn't she?
Hey, she pays road tax for all sides.
Road tax I've used in all of the lanes. Look at that look. Not a drop of smoke out of that. Now that on the road test was bellowing black smoke.
Yeah, I know. It was even in the dyno.
Yeah, well, yeah. 70 mile an hour.
Yeah, she's not struggling now.
So, yeah, we don't know who's tuned it, but they've done a good job of it. So, intercooler's all fixed, mass airflow sensor's fixed, it is back up to a good, strong power. Customer's going to be absolutely chuffed to bits with it. It pulls significantly better. I mean, it was that bad to start with. You've got to be able to tell that from the camera, the difference between the first road test and this one. So, right, we'll take it back, we'll hand it over, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.